Hello everyone, Vampire218 here bringing you another installment of my Pokemon Draft Spotlight series. Today I've decided to look at Ninetails. So to start off, Ninetails has 73 health, 76 attack, 75 defense. Now, as well as 81 special attack. Now, these are not the best of stats. Its HP is a little bit below where you'd want it. Its attack is in the same boat. Its defense is in the same boat. Its special attack, for being in PU, it's not the worst thing in the world, but could be up there. Now, its special defense and speed are pretty good. Having 100 in both means that it can take a special hit alright. And it can outspeed, quite a few mons. Average speed is, I believe, slightly below 100. So, its speed is not the worst thing in the world. Now, both of its abilities are very good. Flash Fire gives it an immunity to fire types, but also, when hit with a fire move, it'll boost the attack of your fire moves. Now, this is huge. This means that you can bring a Ninetails with Flash Fire to a match where you know that you have one or two mons very weak to fire type moves. It pairs really good with like Scissor and Fortress in this regard that do not want to take a fire type move, and you can switch into the Ninetails and you will get a Flash Fire boost. With your speed, you'll be hitting faster. And Drought is its other ability, and it summons the sun. It puts down the harsh sunlight status, and this is very important for any sun-based team. Having this as an ability allows you to bring it out, and its ability essentially is the use of Sunny Day. And that's pretty strong. Now, this is very strong if you are going against a team that wants to use weather against you. In particular, I find this very strong against Sandstorm teams because mons like Excadrill have an inherent weakness to fire already. So giving the sun out and getting that boost to your fire moves puts you just over the edge where you're going to be killing them even faster, possibly OHKOing them. Now, it's in the PU tier, and again, some leagues will not let you draft it with Drought in the PU tier because Drought is technically banned in PU, but whatever, we're not going to talk about that right now. For being in PU, it's a very good mod. Its special defense and speed are very high, and that's very good. Now, going to the moveset that it gets. It gets Calm Mind, which is very good if you're bringing it into setup. It gets Confusion as a good status move to do a Confuse. Dark Pulse for dark coverage, which is always good. It gets Fire coverage in Fire Blast, Flamethrower, and Heat Wave, and quite a few other fire moves. It gets Grass coverage in Energy Ball. It gets Extra Sensory, which is great Psychic coverage if you're going up against a Ghost type. It gets Foul Play, which is always to mention if you're going to be going up against a Pokemon with a high attack. It gets Hex, which is very good because you can set statuses on this thing and then use Hex to have Ghost coverage in a very strong light. Being a special attacker, all of the HPs are of use. It can put foes to sleep while not reliably. It has the ability. Imprison is very interesting if you are expecting your opponent to bring a specific move. You could do something like Outspeed and let them not have an HP, or just a few other things. It's of note. Nasty Plot to boost your special attack if you want to do so. Pain Split, which is good recovery. Swapping attack and special attack boosts and drops with the target opponent. If your opponent wants to start setting up, you can just do that. Psyshock as another great psychic coverage move. Usually not expected. Solar Beam, amazing if you're going on a Sun team and you're bringing your Drought. Toxic Will-O-Wisp, both good ways to get your status off. Now, going over the weaknesses of Ninetails, faster Pokemon, and there are quite a few faster Pokemon that have speed just above 100. this is an issue. Because they will outspeed you and probably kill you if they're on the physical side, and still probably kill you on the special side, because 100 is not the best in the world. Special walls, it's not a wall breaker. Ninetails, it can get walled pretty hard by anything with an assault vest or anything with just naturally high special defenses. And then residual damage, it takes a quarter from stealth rock. It doesn't want to be taking a toxic, so you got to be wary of that. Now, for sets, a lot of these sets are going to be very good. If you're going for a setup set, you might want to use a life orb. Leftovers are always very good to run on it. You could even run it as an assault vest user, because that is really strong. If you're using it for the drought ability, you could bring it in to summon drought and be your special defensive wall. And that's a very good set to run. So I think that Ninetails pairs very well with a steel type Pokemon, because it allows you to use your Flash Fire. Like I said, it goes amazingly and is probably one of the most crucial points of Sun teams. It is a great counter to other weather teams. However, countering rain is a little bit weaker because of the inherent water weakness you have. And going over the abilities, it resists 6 types, which is really good, and is only weak to 3 types, like I said. And this does make it really hard to use right against a Sandstorm team, but as long as you can outspeed, and this thing can switch in on an Excadrill on a hard switch after you've lost him on, and then it will outspeed, because Excadrill's speed will go back down to 88 because you'll have Sun Up, and you can go for a Fire type move, or you can go for a move that you're predicting whatever they're going to do. Either way, Ninetails is a very solid Pokemon and is very underrepresented. I've been Vampire218, bringing you my analysis of Ninetails. Very good Mon, not used as much as it should be. If you liked the video and you wish to see more Pokemon Draft League content, please leave a like, favorite, share, comment, and subscribe. Bye!